Hi, so today we're going to learn how to do a generative song using free tools. Waveform is one of them. I have the pro, but the free version will work just the same. And this is a sample of what we're going to be uh, doing. So that was made by doing the Stochas, the triple cheese, and the Valhalla Supermassive. Okay, and for track 2 I'm using Zebralet, but the same thing as Stochas, it's a tone generator. Okay, so I'm going to create a new project here. Click on plus here, new project. I'm going to call this 51. I just like to name my files sequentially. Create project. Oops, 51. Okay, so I have this brand new project here. So the first thing I want to do is load up my Stochas. And those are VSTs that you can install. I'll give the link in the description. So here I'm going to type in Stochas. Okay, so that's the first one we're going to do here. And if we double click on this, we have these piano roll here. The default is 16 notes. I'm going to change this to say 24. Enter, and now I have 24. And click on all here so I can see the whole thing. The next thing I'm going to do is change it to standard here and choose one of these scales. I'm going to start with the minor pentatonic. Each of these scales are used by different genres of music across the world. You can look that up to see which one is the majority. Like the major one is used for a lot of pop music and Western music, and some are for jazz, some are for Asian music. Okay, so you can look that up. Okay, but I'm going to use the minor pentatonic now. And when we switch that over to this, it will only have the keys in that scale, so we don't have to think about music theory. We could just randomly click on these notes here. It says low here. That means it's going to randomly play one of these notes, and there's a low chance that it will be played. If you double click on it, it becomes medium, so there's a medium chance that it will be played. Or if you click on it again, it turns into red, or a high chance that it will be played. So if we click on this, we see high. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to click on a couple. And if we play, we don't hear anything, right? Because this is only generating the notes, but we don't have an instrument. So that's where the other instruments or the synths come out. So under the Uhe here, or Uhe, there's a few free ones that I like. Podolsky, Triple Cheese, Zebralet. Okay, so let's just go for the Zebralet. The Zebra is the full version that you have to pay for, but the Zebralet and the free version, the Triple Cheese, have a good number of presets that we can use anyway, so we don't have to pay for it. So I'm going to use Zebralet here, 64-bit. Okay, and if I double click on this, I get the Zebralet here. So this has a sound bank, right? And so we could choose a lot of these sounds here. But for this here, since the tone is being generated and it moves from left to right, we have to move the Zebralet and drag it over to here. So the tone generates first and then the sound. Okay. Okay. So let's play this and see. Let's see. So you can see that it's randomly playing notes here. All right. And if we think it's too high, we can right click and close this out and then click more of the lower notes here just randomly, and it will play more lower notes, right, if we think that's too high. Okay. And if it's playing too fast, you can slow down the notes here. So Okay. And now let's play with the different sound banks here. Choose which one we like. So let's see. Okay, they all sound equally cool. So that's the synth here. I'm going to create another VST instrument here called the Valhalla Supermassive. This is another free effects here, and I'm going to drag this out into the end here. Okay, double click on this, and so this is like a reverb effect. It just makes all your instruments sound a lot better. I think many people use this because it's free and it sounds really good. So the mix here is just how much of this effect you want it. 0 meaning this has no effect, and then 100 means complete reverb here to the maximum. So I just lowered it a little bit. Just a little bit sounds good. And then the volume, if it's coming in too high, you can adjust the track volume here for all three of these together. So that's just one track. So what I'm going to do is create another one down here. So we have 2 instruments going on. So here I'm going to do another Stochas. Okay. Okay, Stochas here. I'm going to double click on this. So you want to match roughly the same here, right? So here is 24. I'm going to put 24 here. Okay. Change it to, again, minor pentatonic, just like this, and quarter note here. And so here had things playing on the upper end. So here maybe do a lot more lower stuff, like for bass, just randomly. Okay. So this is the beauty about this software, is that it will randomly play all the notes within the scale, so it sounds like it's following some type of musical rule. Okay, so it's all set up for you. All right, and then add in another one. So we used Zebralet earlier. Let's see, under let's try Dex is another good free one. Let's see, is there any other ones that I like that are free? Let's see here. Yeah, let's go for the Dex for now. Okay. And drag this over to here, left to right. Okay, so this is the Dex right here, and the presets are down here. So let's just set anything up right here, and let's just play it and see what happens. I'm going to close this one, and I think this one is track 1. I'm going to close that. I'm on track 2 now. Okay, so let's play. Okay, for now I think that's good. So, you know, you can add in another Valhalla down here too. So let's do that. I, I'm abusing the Valhalla VST right now, but it's okay. Okay, another one down here. Okay, double click on that. Let's play it. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not using any music theory. I'm just clicking stuff randomly, and I'm getting pretty good results. So yeah, I'll leave in a description of a bunch of these free synthesizers that you can choose from. There's a lot of other ones out there, but these just so happen to be my favorite ones. The Dexed, oh, the Surge one's pretty good too. So let's look at the Surge here. So I change it. On my third one, I'm going to put a Surge here, and then I'm going to add in another Stochas. So I got 3 tracks going on here. Again, the same thing here is I'm going to change this to 24 just like the other ones. Okay, click on all, change this to minor pentatonic. Okay, and just click away. I'm going to just make this one all over the place, just sporadic, up, down, left, right. So it's like once in a while it will play this, whatever this instrument that I choose in Surge here. So let's double click on Surge here. Okay, and then let's see on Surge here. There is a lot of presets on Surge. This is one reason why I like it. Has a lot of, and then there's different artists who just have a lot of these presets too. So you could choose any of these. I'm just going to randomly choose Luna, whoever that is. Maybe, let's see, we already have pads. Maybe let's try some guitar, see what that sounds like. Okay, just play. So for this guitar one, since it's jumping all over the place, I made it a little faster compared to the others. I know earlier you said you might usually want to match the speed, but for this little guitar thingy, I'm making it go faster. So that's why you hear it a lot more frequent. See. And of course, later on, when you know what you're doing, you can start to mess with all these stuff for individual fine-tuning of each sound, right? Instead of just using presets, you can go in and really fine-tune what you want. But as a person who, if you don't know any music theory, you know, this technique works. So now let's record it, because we have to record it out into an output here. So on track 4 here, let's see, you're going to arm it and right-click on this. And we want to say, let's see, input 1, okay, and then track 1 here, I believe. Let's see here. So if you press record here, oh wait, you gotta turn this on right here, okay. Okay, so it's not recording right now. I believe you have to go to settings here and let's see here. Okay, that should record. Stereo mix audio. Let's see, what am I getting wrong here? Is it maybe input 1? to change it to stereo mix here. So it depends on which input and output. These are my headphones here. So that should work now. So you arm this here and then you just record here. And so now you have your audio. I think some of this was going too loud, so you can balance out your sound here. Let's try that now. So now I have this wave here, so we can listen to it. If I mute these three and play this. So now that we have this wave here, we can export it out here to file, export, render to a file, and render to a wave file, or however you like. Okay, so that's pretty much it on how to create generative music without any music theory and with all free softwares. I will leave the link to these tools here. Thank you.